Furnisel. Stepping back. Now wide open, Madison did not come out. So
he should. That could come into play with Washington because they're not going to go away. But certainly in their minds right now, 1 of 8 on the road this year. Pondexter got the...
And banks one down. Randall, 4 out of 7 for 9 points, but only 3 assists. Pondexter, the standstill 3.
Early action, Mohamed Changara will get some play. So a guy's got to be ready if they're on that bench for Arizona.
Now remember how well Arizona shot it against California. They were 72% in the first half, and they're just picking it up.
Yeah, they're 75 in this one. Yeah, they had a little slump against California. It was 72, but they're 9 of 12 already at the start and only lead by 5. And they
There are 4 3-pointers in the first 4 minutes for the Ducks. Appleby leaving Pondexter outside.
It has a guy up underneath you looking for a charge. That becomes disconcerting.
Smith with Hackett right in his face, went baseline on Hackett, and good help by Cromwell. Outside Pondexter for 3 defender, and he had that great reach, good rebounder, good blocker. But offensively, he seems to be much more confident now when he gets his back to the basket down the block.
Well, you've got to remember, these kids are young kids, and they're playing at a level they haven't played before. Maybe a position they have not played before against bigger players. 2 on a rebound. Every single shot well contested, but this
7-point advantage. The Huskies have committed 11 turnovers in this game. They average just about 13 per game on the season, so very unlike them to be as sloppy as they have been with the basketball so far.
Yeah, and Tom, that's when the statistics can be very misleading because, they're getting out, they're running, they're getting a lot of opportunities. They've scored a ton of points in the paint. Yeah. And so, sometimes the turnovers, you got to throw them out the window when you're playing as well as they are right now.
Pondexter.
Minor stopped the bleeding for LSU. Yeah, there's a lot of dads and uncles here. Pose a pretty good all-star team.
For anybody, let alone UCLA. Coach, how much stock do you put into home court advantage? Different buildings, different amounts of a home court advantage.
No question. He's got 13 points in the ball game. This is his first game that he has been eligible to play it. He transferred from Texas Tech. Long time between games for him, and he hasn't shown any rust at all.
Yeah, it's got to be a thrill for him to come out and play this well for his family. Really, and how about practice? Not much practice either. Just coming in and taking final exams and coming right out and getting 13 in his first game.
Pondexter.
Oliver, and it wasn't open. Morrison in the post off the glass finds nothing but air. Easy pickings for Pittman. Looking down the floor, Pondexter off the rub from Brockman. Gives it right back to him. The Huskies will set up again. Summer nearly got it. Good look for Pondexter. Score the 3-point.
The direction Sam Young that you wanted him going, which is to his left, he just made a spectacular finish with the left hand.
So the Huskies are going to have to score. They can't burn a whole lot of time. 2 possessions. Pondexter.
They're young. He's got 4 freshmen. They will all play in this game. He's not sure how they would react in an environment like this. Pondexter for 3. Oh!
Fields with a very nice touch.
not much expected from Long Beach State this year. I saw one poll in which they were expected to finish dead last after winning their conference a year ago. I'll tell you right now, let me go on record, and of course this is not very brave. It doesn't take much courage to predict that Munson and company are going to surprise some people.
I think they will, and I think 3 or 4 years you're going to see a great program here.
Pondexter did a great job. We saw him earlier against UCLA.
He and Victor Rudd helped bring them back in that UCLA game when they were down by 15.
Wind up losing on a good play by Jeremy Anderson, blocking the three-point attempt by Jeremy Shipp.
Established a relationship. That guy happens to be in the basketball business, and there you go.
They end up with a lot of them, and I think you told me that the only thing that he didn't like, he thought they're having trouble adjusting to the physicality of the American game, and they'll get that tonight with Brockman.
Guys are well screwed, though, in the... Unselfishly giving it up, even though he's going to
get in there because he's kind of slight.
Abdul Gaddy, Elston Turner, Scott Suggs, Matthew Bryan Amity, Quincy Pondexter on the floor for the Huskies. Nice find by Gaddy. Pondexter for three.
Defense gave him instead of over-penetrating. He took a step back, found himself wide open at 15 feet.
Both teams shooting very well, over 60%. They've had 7 lead changes.
It's been all zone all the time for UCLA and Coach Ben Howard, who disdains or had disdained playing any kind of a zone, any semblance of a zone defense before this season.
Pondexter, 4-3, and Anderson has been injured and inconsistent. Post player Drew Gordon has quit the team, and his best freshman Tyler Honeycutt has been injured a lot.
Yeah, and Darren Collison, the senior, is just kind of a natural attrition to the NBA, but Drew Holiday was the big loss. The freshman, when he decided to put his name into the NBA draft, 16th pick for the Philadelphia Sixers.
Pondexter, 4th.
Nice transition defense by UCLA, forcing the Huskies to have to run some offense against this 2-3 zone that has been extremely effective for UCLA. You don't play a lot of zone, Steve. A lot of times the energy, effort, and focus in the zone, you can lose it.
Pondexter, they can't find him.
Well, you don't have Suggs and Turner on the floor to stretch out that defense so you can pack things in a little tighter. Now they find him.
Quincy knocks.
He does a tremendous job. He is the one guy, as Lorenzo Romo told us, that really does a great job lasering in, focusing on defense the entire time he's on the floor.
Justin down low to Bryan Amity.
And that's what Amity has got to do. Matthew Bryan Amity's got to look to get it in the post, nothing there, kick it back out, allow the offense to run through instead of dominating.
Its lead is 19.
Oregon State, they're trying to make themselves a play. Now, they were the only team going into tonight that hadn't played a home court Pac-10 game so far this season.
That they have.
So Matthew Bryan Amity make his way to the Husky bench as Pondexter returns. San Francisco in his own defense. Nice look. Open. Pondexter. 4-3.
Abdul. Have kids all over the place. I know they have another young man that's playing down at SMU, among other places. So they have produced some outstanding athletes and are really trying to do some things here in the Oakland Public Schools.
So Northridge unable to cash in on its last possession. He's trying to get seemingly a little more crisper on the ball movement on offense. Pondexter for 3.